In today's episode, I go for a run along the Nice seafront, take a stroll through the old town, watch South Africa versus Romania and Australia versus Fiji in a bar, then head to the stadium to enjoy England versus Japan. Oh, and there was some more singing on the way home too. My name's Tim Tunnicliff, host of the Amateur Rugby Podcast, and I'm here in France to show you the entirety of the Rugby World Cup. I'll be travelling the country, hitting the fan zones, showing you the in-stadium experience and getting the lowdown from all the talking points from what is sure to be an epic World Cup. Yesterday I had my morning swim, hunted for cold beers in a supermarket, enjoyed the pre-match revelry, celebrated a Portuguese try, and had a damn good sing-song. To the place of love. Welcome to match day 6 at the Rugby World Cup. It's Sunday run day, so that means I've just been for a massive run all the way around the bay, all the way up to the airport over there, and back. Just a little half marathon today. As always, repping the My Name's Doddy Foundation, and we've got 3 games today. The first game being South Africa, Romania, which will be a massive walkover with all South Africa's scrum halves. The big game then, Australia, Fiji, and we are all hoping for a Fiji win here in France. Not because we're anti-Australia, just because we want to keep that group alive and make it really interesting all the way through to the end. And who doesn't love Fiji, right? And then this evening, England fans more and more confident after the great performance against Argentina, well, encouraging performance against Argentina, here in Nice against Japan. Now, as is customary, after a long, hot, sweaty run, there is nothing better than... Right, let's go watch some rugby. This has become my regular walk here in Nice, out around the harbour with these beautifully coloured sailing boats, I think they are. Just amazing, and we are off to a bar now to watch South Africa, Romania, and following that, Australia, Fiji, and the game is going to be to not get too drunk because I've got a ticket for England, Japan. Yes. These old town streets here in Nice are absolutely magical. I can almost reach the width of these. Look at it. This one's super cool. Very colourful. It's another classic scene. Bit of laundry hanging out, why not? Still off in search of a sports bar. There's a few about in town. See if we can find a good spot. And I settled into Wayne's Bar, where South Africa were busy getting the fastest bonus point in World Cup history. The bar and streets were full of fans in fancy dress, and I was joined for the next game by some fine folk. Fiji, Australia, pre-match predictions from Neil Baker.
Very strong performance from Fiji. A lot of anger after the Welsh game. Come on, Fiji. Beat Eddie Jones. Come on!
There we go, Stuart. Obviously, being a Welsh supporter here, I'm hoping for an Australian victory, but I believe that Fiji is going to push them close. But ultimately, I think Marika will be the star man for Australia, and they'll pull away.
Insightful pre-match reactions here from Baker and Locke, and I'm going to predict a Fiji win in a high-scoring game. And it was a brilliant game with an incredible atmosphere. Sadly, we had to leave before the finish to head to the stadium for England versus Japan. There was plenty of fun to be had on the tram, and then we were walking towards the ground. So Fiji have beaten Australia and everybody's happy about that, aren't we? Well, okay, not everybody.
I think it's a game that lit up the World Cup. I really enjoyed the Fiji game. I thought it was fantastic. 2 big sides running into each other, some fantastic hits. Really enjoyed it. Physical rugby, not spoilt by the referee or any silly yellow cards.
And the Welsh perspective.
I thought Australia should have won and allowed a clear pathway for the Welsh through to the quarterfinals, but maybe that's a slightly what I view.
Come on, England! We got beer! Our Rugby World Cup game!
Miraculous.
England! 35 minutes in. It's not the most inspiring game. Stuart, what do you think?
I feel that the most inspiring thing so far is the rendition of We Will Rock You by Queen that went round and just caused a few ripples. Aside from that, England's aimless kicking, way too many knock-ons, and Japan probably failing to take advantage of the opportunity they've created, and also gifting England the most easy of tries. So yeah, it's all very tense and tight, but the lack of creativity, probably from both sides, without being demeaning to England, would be the overriding feature for me.
Yeah, it's a tight game, and we're lucky to be ahead, is the way I'll sum it up. But we've had some beers, which are first beers in a stadium for me this World Cup.
Yeah, frothy, but beers nonetheless.
The MasterCard player of the match.
England eventually found a bit of rhythm to run out 4-try winners. However, my lasting memory from this game will be the Japanese fans, who were just magnificent and incredibly sporting. The tram ride home was enjoyed with some truly old school rugby songs. If you've enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up, and to ensure you don't miss the next one, hit subscribe.